There has been a fire sale from the New York Jets. The rich have gotten richer, and the trade deadline has passed in the NFL. We're going to be reacting to some of the craziest trades and talk a little bit of Week 9 action, give our Week 10 picks. All that and more coming up on the Gridiron. Welcome back into the Gridiron, everybody. My name is Kyle. I am joined, of course, by Justin and Orey. We are going to be talking about all things NFL football. Before we get into all of that, I have got to shout out our amazing sponsor for this episode, Vivid Seats. You hear me talk about them all the time, so you already know that it's the best ticket buying platform on the market. We're talking about guaranteed seats, ticket insurance, the best prices on the market. And if you use the link in our description, you're going to save yourself even more money. And we're not just talking about sporting events alone. They have tickets to concerts, comedy, different theater shows, you name it, they are selling tickets for it. So go get yourself to an event and go sit vividly. Now, we have got to jump right into it because we've got to talk about games and we've got to talk about trades because November 4th has come and gone. Trade deadline is over. These rosters are relatively settled, barring injuries. We never hope for that, but it's going to happen for some rosters. These teams are pretty much set for the rest of the 2025 season. The Jets sold a lot of firepower, and they got some draft capital back, offloading Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams, two all-pro talents on the defensive side of the ball. Sauce Gardner's going to the Colts in exchange for 2 first-round picks, A.D. Mitchell, and was there another thing in there? Or is that it?
For the Sauce Gardner trade, was, hold on, 2026 first round, 2027 first round, and Adonai Mitchell.
80 Mitchell rocks. I love that. And for Quinnen Williams, they send Williams to the Cowboys. They get a second rounder, they get a first rounder, they get Mozzie Smith out of that. Ridiculous draft capital. The Jets have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 drafts. They have an insane amount of top 50, top 60 picks between the first and second rounds of the next few drafts. Are they going to screw this up still? I'll throw it to you first, Justin. What do you think about the Jets really having a fire sale here?
It's crazy we could say they had a fire sale because they only traded away 2 players, but they were 2 keystone players of their defense. Are they going to screw it up? Absolutely. You know why? Because the Jets are going to jet. And that's coming from the bad Giants fan over here. Here's the problem. It sounds nice. It really sounds nice to have 5 first-round picks in 2 years, tons of draft capital in the top 60 over the next 2 years. You could basically rebuild the whole team of young players, and if you know how to develop them, you will be fine. The problem I see here is that not the head coach, not the GM, the owner, Mr. Woody Johnson up there, only cares about names and apparently Madden ratings. So I wouldn't be surprised if they play the whole shuffle all of our picks, because instead of getting top talent in the draft, developing them, doing what the Green Bay Packers done and other successful organizations, they're just like, we're going to package all this stuff and send it out to somebody for a big name free agent that's going to underperform because the Jets are horrible and MetLife Stadium's field is complete ass.
Listen, I will never defend Woody Johnson, but I will defend Ocho Cinco. He works really hard on those Madden ratings, and we should take them very seriously. Ori, give me your thoughts on the Jets offloading 2 stars on the defensive side.
To be honest, I don't really think it was a good idea. You know, you guys are not winning any games, but it is Aaron Glenn's first year. It's everybody first year together. It's a new coaching staff. So, I feel like they should have sticked out together until maybe tried again next year, but I felt like it was pointless to just get rid of one of your top corners and one of your top defensive tackles just to go get 2 first-round picks. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with them 2 first-round picks. I hope they get great picks at that, because everybody now saying is Jeremiah Smith might be gone. So We'll see in the next couple of years. We'll see this year's draft and next year's draft. That's all.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna call it right now. What are we in November, December? So we're 5 months away from the draft. We're calling it right now. The Jets are gonna fucking jet, and when they need pieces on the offense, including a quarterback, they're still gonna go defense. With those
now
number
they kind
one
of need
picks.
defense though. And this is what was so surprising to me about it. I expected the Jets to trade away players, but I expected it to be Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall. Like, I was not expecting an Aaron Glenn led Jets team to trade away 2 defensive stars because Aaron Glenn is a defensive coach. Like, that process never even crossed my mind. So that's why I was just taken aback seeing the Jets being active on that side.
You got to remember this. Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner got paid. And I don't mean they just got their contracts this season because Garrett Wilson just got his extension. I'm talking about they're already in those contracts where they get paid. So this is also a salary cap offload on top of the fact of getting the embarrassment of riches they were able to get.
Yeah, because the Colts got Sauce for the next 5 years because of that contract.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Let's talk a little bit more.
Anyway. They already got for the next 5 years.
Pat McAfee about to be making Sauce comments.
Oh my god!
He already was talking about it when I was watching him this morning.
He's gonna make a whole thing about like, I will allow Sauce Gardner to wear my number 1 jersey, and it's gonna be hilarious. And I can't freaking wait.
Yeah, Josh Downs already gave it up.
Yeah.
He
already gave
up the number one jersey.
Listen, Josh, you're a good player. Stand your ground a little bit there. You know, you're a good player.
At least get the money.
What?
Yeah, get the money.
Yeah, Sauce practice yesterday. He already had number 1.
That did not take long.
At least get the money. Like, yo, 50,
we had a few more trades happening in the trade deadline. I put a few of them down in the ticker there. Of course, we got Jalen Phillips going to the Eagles, which made everybody just sick to their stomach. Rashid Shaheed is a Seattle Seahawk, which kind of rocks. Yeah. And the Chargers went out and got Trevor Penning because, oh my God, their offensive line is being held together by Band-Aids and bubble gum. Orey, I'm throwing it to you first. What was your kind of biggest, like, oh, that was interesting on the trade deadline? Could have been a single move, could have been a lack thereof.
I want to say the Seahawks. I want to say the Seahawks made a great. I didn't expect the Seahawks to pick up another receiver after what they just did to the Commanders Sunday night. You feel me? Like, Torrey was the name. Torrey Holton had 2 touchdowns.
Torrey Holton was
balling. He don't even get the ball, to be honest. He get the ball here and there, but not a lot. And that's why I said, like, I wasn't expecting the Seahawks to go get another receiver, but, like, what the Seahawks just did, they just got another veteran receiver to help out JSN, just in case you want to double JSN. Then we got Torrey. You want to try to, put the linebacker on Torrey. Then we got Rashid. So they just got like a trio over there now, with Sam Donald doing amazing over there, looking very great.
Unbelievable offense.
The offense already looked good.
Mm-hmm.
So just bringing Rashid in is going to make it look better, I feel like.
Suddenly you've got a burner who can just do insane go routes for you, and JSN can go deep into the route tree and make people look absolutely silly out there. It opens up the offense even further. And like you said, it was already a really good offense. Justin, what was your kind of big, hey, that was pretty nice from the trade deadline?
I fucking hate talking about them, but I have to give Howie and the Eagles credit.
How does he keep
doing this? He finesses everybody.
How does any GM accept a single call from Howie Roseman at this point? He should just be like, no more deals.
Bro traded John Mechie from Michael Carter. He basically gave up a 6th-round pick for Jair Alexander and a 3rd-round pick for Jalen Phillips.
It's Howie.
What is it? What's that meme that everybody goes, I give, like, how do we keep letting him get away with this?
Oh, the Aaron Paul meme from Breaking Bad.
Yes. You can't keep letting him get away with this bullshit. The man really plays Madden.
It's ridiculous.
With NFL money. Like, he really be doing deals that if you try putting that joint into Madden, they tell you, well, not enough value for us. but these GMs just go for it. And
They're
while
like,
I'm on my little
yeah.
rant, while I'm on my little soapbox rant, I got some shit. How the fuck do we not make a move as a Giants fan? I know I'm cursing a lot in this episode, but how do we not make a move as a Giants organization that needs to sell a bunch of pieces? But the Cowboys made a move. And the Cowboys made a nice little splash getting Quentin Williams. You know, nice little thing. You know, you picked up a defensive pass rusher who's already gotten paid because you didn't pay the pass rusher that deserved to get paid. I gotta be on my Stephen A. Smith shit when I talk about that one because that's just mind blowing. It took your defense giving up God knows how many points this season for you to understand you needed a pass rusher.
No, they need a new defensive coach.
That too.
They need a completely new coordinator over there in Dallas. For me, I was thrilled that the Bears weren't that active. And the reason that I say that is because, yeah, there's a lot of Chicago fans right now that are like, oh, the Bears should have done this, the Bears should have done that. And I'm like, okay, if you look back at Ryan Pohl's recent trade deadlines, trading for Chase Claypool with a second-round pick, and trading away Roquan Smith, like, do we really want Ryan Poles being that active at the deadline? No. So when we traded for a rotational edge piece for a seventh, and that was I'm like, great, fantastic, that's fine, and I was totally okay with that, especially because, oh my God, the Bears have an offense that can just score things, which that's not a thing that we do. We're not going to talk about giving up 40 points to Joe Flacco and the Bengals, but we are going to talk about the Bears offense is looking very, very good. They are top 10 in most metrics. And after that game, I have hope once again. One of the most ridiculous games of the entire week, probably of the year. The lead changes in the last 2 minutes, going back and forth, the long touchdowns and the long drive from the Bengals and Flacco. I was literally sitting outside watching that game because my blood pressure was so high, I thought I was going to explode and I needed air. And there were about 3 different moments where I was like, okay, Bears just lost the game. And they didn't. And it was so beautiful. And Colston Loveland might have just arrived. Those are my only reactions from the week that was, other than thank goodness for the Buffalo Bills. Thank goodness that the Chiefs are currently on the outside looking in. And oh my gosh, thank goodness the Chiefs did not trade for Breece Hall. Orey, give me your quick hit reactions on week 9.
I want to say that Bears and Bengals game. That was a crazy game, I will say.
Jeez.
I would say that was a great game. I mean, Joe Flacco throwing for 400, the oldest man to throw over that is crazy. I mean, you had one of the top duos, I think, in the NFL right now. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins had what they both had, 100. They both had 100 yards.
T. Higgins, 121, Jamar Chase, 111.
See that? But let's talk about the Bears, because the Bears never stopped fighting. Y'all never stopped fighting. And you know what's crazy? Y'all did 2 trick plays with Caleb Williams. I said the Bears going to win this game. That is horrible for the Bengals defense to happen. You let a quarterback do
You let a Philly special happen in 2025.
Yeah, 2 plays at that and still have positive yards. I said Bengals defense is sorry, man. I really feel bad for that defense. They need to get it together over there.
I feel great that I feel good for Logan Wilson. He got out and ran away from that dumpster fire.
You know, shout out to the Ravens, man. You know, we had big dogs against them, bum ass Dolphins, but we ain't gonna talk about it right now. You know what I mean? We still got win games. We still got a lot of games to win. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh gosh,
we still got a lot of games to win. So.
That's the thing. And like AFC North is looking wide open for y'all right now. It's exciting. Steelers, no one should trust the Steelers. The Bengals are dead in the water.
One more thing. Steelers did very great on Sunday.
Steelers did look very good.
They look good. That defense looked real good. I will say that. They got back to what Steelers defense is supposed to look like.
God, they always do this though, because they'll like get into a rhythm midway through the season, kind of get back on track, get into the playoffs, and then it's the Steelers doing Steeler type things always. Justin, what did you think of the week that was? We do not have to talk about the Giants.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch any football games because I unfortunately was at that Giants game. So I have to talk about it. And what I have to talk about is the fact that I want to fucking fire everybody. Listen, you want to know what's a bad omen? I'm at the stadium at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm tailgating.
Dang.
I'm 4 burgers in. I'm 3 beers in. I'm half a bottle of tequila in. You know what I see in the sky? And I thought I was bugging until I took a photo of it. It's a plane in the sky, and it has a sign that says, "Enough is enough, John Mara, fire everybody." That's the name this week. That should have told me enough. That should have told me one thing. The fact that there were more 49ers fans tailgating and in the stadium than actual Giants fans should have told me something was wrong. And then I get to the game. I'm in section 224, something like that. I'm in the end, like behind the end zone on the corner. And, you know, Jackson Dart's doing his thing. He's taking us down the field. He's driving. There were 2 moments where I said, yep, we're going to lose this game badly. The first one was that they got down the field. It's 4th down. They bring in the field goal unit. There is a complete stranger next to me to my left talking about, yep, all we need is for Gano to kick this, and we're down only 10. You know, we got this. Da-da-da. I'm like, nope, I don't trust the kicker.
That's not happening.
I don't trust this team with kicking. Lo and behold, Graham Gano, the person who keeps getting injured, the person who keeps not being reliable for us in terms of his availability, the person that got all this money from the Giants organization because Joe Shea can't seem to get a fucking kicker, misses wide left. And then Jackson Dart drives down the field again. This is after the turnover. This is after Brian Burns, who's been freaking keeping us from embarrassing losses all season, gets a fumble, and Abdul Carter basically intercepts it, but they call it a fumble recovery. I don't know. They're down at the 2. Bullshit run. Try to pass. It's 4th down. You are at the 2-yard line. I don't care that Cam Scadaboo's out for the year. I don't care. Do something. Go for it on 4th down. Rob, God's sakes, I'm so sorry, Rob, that you have to hear me curse so much, but have some damn balls. Nope. They go with the kicker again. He makes it. But it's 34-24 at this point. Giants lost badly. The only good thing I can say about that game is, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Dart is the best quarterback of this draft. And I could say that with my whole chest, and I could die on that hill. I don't care how many of y'all Shedeur Sanders glazing ass NFL fans are out here talking about if Shedeur had a chance he could perform. It's the Cleveland Browns. We all know what they do with quarterbacks.
Listen, man.
Yeah, that's the thing is everyone's like he's on the bench.
In the game, it's going to tell y'all that he's supposed to be that 1st round pick.
The preseason has shown me enough about Shedeur Sanders. His biggest problem is he does not know how to climb a pocket. He drifts back, lets the rush get around the tackles, and then he doesn't know what to do, so he runs around for his life. Yes, he had bad offensive lines in Colorado. Yes, he does not have the best offensive line in Cleveland, but guess what? He also does it to himself.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Go back to the preseason.
Caleb was the same way, but he would always drift out to his left.
But Caleb knows how to throw that shit, though. He still knows how to throw that shit, even when he's running out the pocket.
Crossbody. Oh my God. The fact that I saw a player in a Bears uniform doing things like that. I'm not going to get on this. Justin,
are you going to get your 4,000-yard passer?
He's on pace.
Is he
what do you got right now?
Hold on. I'm going.
17?
Okay.
Hold on. He's at 1,900 yards right now. He's projected 4,072 according to ESPN.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it.
I can stop hearing about this stupid fucking stat. My whole life.
No. Remember, it's a projection. He still has to do it.
He has to do it. And we have a hell of a schedule coming up. But luckily, we got a good one to make sure we're on the right track. I'm so sorry, because we don't have to linger on this. I put this in for me and me alone, because I don't know if you saw Kyle Mellon guy averaging 5 yards a carry, and I don't know if you saw Colston Loveland just absolutely getting wide ass open. They didn't need Roma Dunze to do anything. DJ Moore came in clutch, and I don't think our defense will do nearly as bad against the Jackson Dart without Cam Scadaboo, without Malik Neighbors Giants, as opposed to the monstrosity that is Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on the same offensive side of the ball. Give me the Bears. It's not going to be a very high-scoring game. I cannot emphasize that enough. The Bears need to rely on the run game, and the Giants, for what it's worth, have great defensive pieces to be able to stop the run. And if that is the case, it's going to be a little bit of a quicker game. Problem is, Caleb Williams is figuring it out, and seems like it's beginning to look pretty nice for Chicago. Oh God, this is the thing. I'm gonna get so nervous, and in my head, I'm gonna end up picking the Giants. Somebody save me from this.
I'm gonna save you for it. 35-20 Bears. Okay, I'm gonna save
already,
you for
bro?
it. I'm gonna save you for it. And the reason, yes, already. Here's why: the offense will put up some kind of points. Why? Because Jackson Dart is putting pretty much the entire damn team on his back. He will do whatever it takes to score points. The problem is that the defense cannot stop the run. Christian McCaffrey ran up and down. Brian Robinson went right through our cornerback's chest. Like, if you haven't seen the video of Brian Robinson's touchdown against Deonte Banks, watch it. The man just tried to give him a hug. He didn't try tackling him. He gave him a hug. This is why Giants fans are sick of him. You know what else I'm sick of? Injuries. Why? Because guess how many people I don't think are playing in this game with the Bears? Paulson Adebo, possibly out. Bo Collins, possibly out. Victor Dimukeji, possibly out. Jermaine Illuminor, maybe. He's limited today. Graham fucking Gano, out. Chauncey Golston, out. Darius Lewis, out. John Michael Schmitz, out. What the fuck chance you think I'm going to give this team?
Commandant guy's going to rush for 200 fucking yards. Give me the Bears. Orey, who you got?
It's really hard to say that, Giants fans, man. I know, Justin, I know you guys are going through it, dude. You guys are going through it this season. You guys got to pick the shit up.
No,
Bears,
burn it down. No pick shit up. Burn it down.
Bears look good this year. I'm very happy how the Bears look here. Ben Johnson's doing his fucking thing over there. I will say that. So it's really going to be a low-scoring game, but I like Jackson Dart, but I love Caleb too. So I'm like, shit. I'm going to say Bears on this one. But I'll say it's a low-scoring game. It might be like 17-10.
I don't...
24-17, maybe 24-10, some around that average, right?
I like 24-17 as the final. I like that particularly.
Somewhere around that.
Put it like this: you got to give the Giants over 14 because Jackson Dart has scored at least one passing and one rushing touchdown in each of his games.
And you got to give the Bears. I feel like you got to give the Bears 20 points because literally the only team that has held the Bears to below 20 points this season is the Ravens. They've scored 21 points or more in every other game this season. So this also has weird game written all over it. I got to get myself out of here. Let's talk some Sunday night football. We've got a little bit of a kind of prove it, who's who type of game here between the Steelers, who looked good this past week but have been shaky, and the Chargers, who look real shaky without their offensive line. Yeesh. I feel badly for Justin Herbert. Orey, going to you first on this one. Who do you got for Sunday night?
Start off saying about this might be a really good game. LA is back in LA, but Steelers last week had a great defensive game plan last week. Chargers, their O-line just got to step up maybe this week. They got to step that shit up because you're playing against TJ Watt, Cam Hayward. You're playing against some dogs. You know what I mean? What is the other dude's name? Jack Sawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Playing against a good defense. So I'm gonna say the Steelers on this one, even though it is in LA, but I don't think Justin Herbert's ready for that defense on Sunday night. I don't think he'll.
So, LA doesn't matter if it's the Chargers as well. It's a home advantage for the Rams, but not the Chargers.
That's
a
true.
Little bit. Justin, who you got for Sunday?
Give me the Steelers, and it's because Joe Alt is officially on IR, so both tackles are gone.
Oh, it's over.
That defensive line, TJ Watt's going to have a field day. I feel so sorry for Justin Herbert. Like, if they could make it out without Herbert getting injured, fine, great, dandy. Otherwise, I'm putting an extra bubble wrap on that fucking back plate of his.
Oh, yeah. It's if Harbaugh and who's the OC over there? What's his name?
Chargers OC.
I'm gonna say Herbert might throw a pick.
Greg Roman,
thank you. I was not going to get that right at all. They need to have a game plan of get the ball out with less than 2 seconds on the clock, like with the play clock going.
And the time you say Madison Beer, that ball better be out.
Like you cannot hold the ball for more than 2 seconds or it's over. And honestly, just don't run the ball, which is ass backwards for a Jim Harbaugh team.
Because he's gonna
just don't run the ball.
Oh, he's gonna run the ball. You know it.
What are you gonna do? Bounce it outside your backup tackles or run it down the middle towards Cam Hayward?
Is Amari Hampton back?
No, he's still on IR.
Yes. Jim Harbaugh's gonna run the ball, but I mean the running back last week, he did okay. But is he gonna do the same thing against that Steelers D line? Steelers linebackers, you know what I mean?
Don't love it. Don't.
You want to do the same thing? I mean, we'll see. I mean, I feel like Justin Herbert might throw a pick too.
I feel like there might be a safety. Could be a weird score.
I'll say Aaron Rodgers might throw about like 200, 2 touchdowns passing.
Give me like 25-10. I want an obtuse 25 as the winning score for the Steelers.
I think it's going to be low, so I'm going to say I do agree. It might see a safety, so give me like 19-10.
Oh, I love it. It's disgusting to hear. We got one more game to talk about. It's the anti-house call poll. It's the Eagles going to Green Bay to take on the Packers. We hate this. We don't want to talk about this, but we're going to talk about this. Packers have not looked very good lately.
So what happened on Sunday?
Oh, I saw it because, man, I'm a big Carolina Panthers fan simply because my best friend picked the Panthers as his team. And I'm like, okay, weird choice. But Rico Dowdle.
Dog.
Oh, my God.
Dog.
You think Dallas regrets getting rid of him?
I bet you Jerry mad as hell over there. Jerry probably mad.
That's a scathing indictment of just their lack of evaluation in Dallas.
Straight dog.
God, I don't.
You know, we're
I
really
don't know
surprised
that I necessarily think that the Packers' offense will bounce back, especially not against the Eagles' defensive line with Jalen fucking Phillips. But I will also say, I think that the Packers defense can frustrate the Eagles offense to an extent. So I'm going back and forth on this one. I don't know. Justin, what do you think on it?
Packers win in a very narrow game, and that's because I already gave the Eagles credit once, so I'm not doing that twice in one episode. I don't know what the score is. I say Packers win, but I will say, because this is going to be a nationally televised game, except for the people that have YouTube TV, because we can't see it, because the whole thing with Disney, but there will be a tush-push controversy in this game. Somehow, some way, there will be.
I hope somebody's like lining up off sides, or so they get another false start that gets missed. Something. Orey, who you got for Monday night?
Against a new Eagles defense. Yeah, I got Eagles.
I got
Eagles. That Packers offense don't look pretty well, man. I don't know what was going on Sunday. Maybe something might change that Monday night, but I don't know what was going on Sunday, but they was not playing like how they was playing.
It was weird because like they one time of possession, they had more total yards. They were relatively effective running the ball, but Carolina was better at running the ball. Rico Dowdle was better at running the ball. Like, let's be honest.
Right.
And it's weird because when you see the Packers with controlling the time of possession, with controlling their rushing attack, not a whole lot of sacks and not a crazy amount of turnovers. There was a fumble and an interception, but there was an interception that Bryce Young threw as well. You'd expect the Packers to win that game. It seems like something's just broken. And I don't know what it is. I can't necessarily put my finger on it with the Packers offense. And because of that, and because of Jalen Phillips, give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles to win on this one. I don't know that I want to give a score, but I will. And it's going to be 21. Give me 21-7. I don't think the Packers do much of anything on offense. And I think that the Packers defense will frustrate just enough, force it to, force the Eagles to extend drives and take more time to get touchdowns. So it'll be a little bit of a low scoring affair, but the Eagles have got this pretty much in the bag. Anything else y'all want to talk about the week that will be? We are currently about 20 minutes from the kickoff of Thursday Night Football, where the Broncos should wax the Raiders.
This is all I gotta say. This is all I gotta say to the New York Giants.
Just fire everybody. Gone. Get rid of them.
Just get rid of Nation. Broncos are home tonight, huh?
Broncos are at home. Might be. I got to put on my number 47 John Lynch jersey pretty soon here.
If they're home, mile high, baby.
Man,
I know it's going. I know
they are
about
at
to go crazy tonight.
How do y'all live up there with that altitude? Like, how do y'all go crazy up there in that altitude?
It's honestly, what's crazy is when you go to, whenever I visit like Chicago, whenever I visit New York, or any coastal city, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like a super athlete up here. This is fantastic.
Oh wow.
Like I've seen content creators in the fitness industry go up to Colorado, and they're told that they need like an oxygen tank to work out up there.
Yeah, if you ain't used to it, you ain't used to it, and it'll kick your ass in the worst way. Vegas, I think, is gonna feel that a little bit. Although Brock Bowers against Alex Singleton or whoever they've got covering him could be a problem for the Broncos defense, which has been great. Very, very good. Their linebackers in coverage, though, not so much. And that's who's probably going to be on the tight end. Anything else you got about the week that will be?
Nope. I want the season to end.
Look, we're on to 2026.
I'm just waiting for Black Monday.
Oh, that's going to be a fun episode. That is going to be
I don't even think we're going to make it to Black Monday.
Ooh, you think it's a mid-season?
No, I think it's right after the Sunday game. Right after the Cowboy game, because we play them in week 18. Yep. It's been a pleasure.
No, don't let the Bears hang 40 on you. Don't let the Bears hang 40 on you.
No. No, I cannot have this. I'm trading
Well, that is
everybody.
all we've got for this week on the Gridiron segment. It's always great hanging out with y'all, talking a little bit of football. And if you made it to this point of the episode, that means you're just like us. You love sports just as much as we do. So you might as well hit that like button, because that helps push this video out to football fans like all of us. And you might as well subscribe, because this is what we do. We just talk freaking football, and it's awesome. Talking shop, making sure that we're covering as many different teams as we can, and also having unbelievable bias towards talking about our own teams. Make sure you're following us on all the platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, all the things. We're on it. You name it, we've got content for you. Until the next time, that has been Orey, that's been Justin, this has been Kyle, and this has been the Gridiron segment. Peace.